Big story we are breaking at this hour. The BBC office in Delhi has been raided by the Income Tax Department. Sources are saying employees have their phones seized already. Everyone has been asked to leave and go home. The big story that we're getting at this hour, this has got to do with raids in BBC's Delhi office. This is the income tax raiding at the Delhi office of the BBC. Employees have been asked to go home is what we've been told. The story is just developing and we're getting in some pictures. We will in fact be getting in more details of this big developing story. The British Broadcasting Corporation's office in Delhi has been sealed by the Income Tax Department. Employees have been asked to go home. Their phones have been seized is what we know. BBC has been in news very recently after the documentary they put out on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and there's bound to be a link that's going to be drawn between both of these developments. The development versus the documentary on Prime Minister Narendra Modi that the government was very upset about, and these raids now of the Income Tax Department. It's a developing story and we have some sketchy details at the moment, but what we can confirm for our viewers is that the raids are ongoing at the BBC's office in Delhi city. This is a raid that is being carried out by the Income Tax Department. Employees have been told that their phones can't be taken by them. All the phones of employees have been seized. Everyone has been asked to leave and go home is what we know. Income tax raids in BBC's Delhi office. That's the news we're getting at this hour. The tax department is searching at the BBC's Delhi office. Remember, BBC recently has been in news when there was also a demand, a plea rather, in the Supreme Court of India to ban the channel in India. That plea, however, was thrown out the window by the Supreme Court. This after the BBC put out a documentary on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In fact, the documentary drew a lot of attention, with the opposition also raising it. The BBC, in fact, had said that it had done thorough research before putting out the documentary on Prime Minister Narendra Modi on his alleged role as the Chief Minister of Gujarat when the riots took place in Gujarat. Milind Sharma has more details on the raids that are ongoing right now. Milind, what more can you tell us?
Well, Sneha, this morning between 9 to 10:30 a.m. when the employees reached the BBC office at Kasturba Gandhi Marg in Delhi, they were told to return back home. Currently, the offices have been sealed. The employees that reached the office, their phones also have been seized. There were, sources that have informed us that at the moment there's no current statement or an official statement that's coming out from the BBC India office. But the London office has been apprised of the entire matter, and perhaps we'll be hearing a word or two from the London office on the entire fiasco that has happened today. The Income Tax Department raid on the BBC office comes close on the heels of the BBC documentary that spoke about the Gujarat riots, that spoke about the 2002 riots there, and of course Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well. The entire documentary was centered on him and his role in the Gujarat riots in 2002. Perhaps we can join these links together, but at the moment we are yet to receive an official word from the Income Tax Department as well as to why this particular raid was orchestrated today itself, and whether or not it's going to be a day-long raid, perhaps because the employees have been told to go back home, and there has been no official word either from the BBC or from the IT department on this particular raid.